Okay, welcome back. We are in Sefer Yeshua, Perek Zion. Pasuk Yud Gimel we're dealing with over here. Achan took for the consecrated property of Yericho that he wasn't supposed to, and as a result, all of the Jews, in fact, got punished, and 36 of them died. In the middle of a conversation that Hashem is telling Yehoshua, Hashem is saying, Yeshua, get up. The Jews sinned. Pasuk Yud Gimel continues, Kum, get up. Kadesh Sa'am, prepare the nation. Va'amarten, you shall tell them, Hiskadshu. Literally that they should make themselves holy, but that they should prepare themselves. The next day, Ki koyamar Hashem, because the following Hashem said, Elokei Yisrael, the God of the Jews, Chedim bekir becho. There's a transgressor that is among you. Yisrael, there's someone over there that's among you. The Jews. Lo tuchel lakum lifnei oivecha, you will be unable to stand in front of your enemies. Ad hatzidruchem achirim nikirbecho, until you remove this transgressor from among you. Which means that you should approach in the morning according to your tribes. And it's the tribe that's going to be singled out Hashem by Hashem. And then you're going to single out the families. And then from the family, then it's going to be narrowed down even more to the household. And then it's going to be singled out by gender. And it will be that the property, the person who took from the consecrated property, that his property is going to be burnt. The person that was singled out with, he's going to be burnt. Him and everything that belongs to him. Ki ovor es bris Hashem, because he transgressed the covenant of Hashem. V'ki also nivala b'Yisrael, and because he did an abomination among the Jews. The Mitzudos. Oh, okay, I didn't put it down when doing the psukim, but here's the psukim over here. Okay, just to put it down a little bit more. The Mitzudos Sion says, Kadesh husband, prepare yourselves. Nivela. Mitzudos says on the next page, it's this print is not so convenient. Okay, I don't even know where it is, but in mine it says Davar Maguna. It's something that is disgusting. This print is not so easy to work with over here. He did something disgusting. Pasuk continues, says, Vayashkim Yehoshua b'boker. Yehoshua, he got up early in the morning. And what did he do? Pasuk continues and says, Vayakriv es Yisrael l'shvatim. He made all the Jews come close according to the tribes of Yilkot Shevet Yehuda, and Shevet Yehuda was singled out. Then the pasuk says, Vayakriv es mishpachos Yehuda. And from the tribe of Yehuda, that family was singled out Zerachi. And it was Zivdi from that family. And then they singled out all the males. And they singled out, it was in fact Achan who took from the consecrated property. They found who it was. Let's go through some of the Mitzudos Davids. Mitzudos David. To the one on Yod Gimel. Hiskadshu, prepare yourself. Lachleif lifnei Aaron, to go in front of the Aaron, ladas b'shel mi harazos, to know who did this bad. When his karvtem mul Aaron, go to the Aaron, yilkadu Hashem lihyois nilka lifnei Aaron labal yuchal lazuz mekom lefisha. You're going to stand in from the Aaron. You're not going to be able to move at that time from the Aaron. Could be like the first explanation of the Radak over here. Maybe according to the second one, the Radak is going to go into. We'll see the Radak in a moment. Then you do the families. Comes along the Radak. Radak. Asher Yikadenu Hashem Amru. Ki hevirum lefnei Aaron v'hal nilkut shahaya Aaron kolto shelo yuchal lezuz misham. They went in front of the Aaron, and the Aaron would like miraculously collect them, and they wouldn't be able to move then, the one that was conquered. V'oda Amru, furthermore, they say, Chazal say in the Pirkei Eliezer and Lamed Zayin, Ki himid kol hashvatim lefnei Urim v'Turim. All of the tribes went in front of the Urim v'Tumim. V'avni ha'choshen hayiksuvim bo yishemos hashvatim. And the stones of the Choshen, it was written the names of the tribes over there. Umisha avno ka'ah hu nilkod. The person who his stone was weak, he would get conquered. V'ka'ah avno shel Yehuda. It was the stone of Yehuda. V'ladas hamishpachos v'agavarim asu beklipi alpi hagorol. They made poles based on lots over there also. Radak says in Tezvav, why is he getting burnt by fire over here? He transgressed the city being burnt in fire over here. The article explains there's two reasons over here for the death penalty. Number one, he took consecrated property. Number two, he was responsible for an abomination among the Jews. Speak out what the Ma'am Loays discusses. Just say it outside briefly. Ma'am Loays explains that by doing it in this method, this took away the responsibility of accusing him, that Yeshua was the one who accused him. No one could say that Yeshua himself decided to blame Achan. No. His guilt was revealed before the eyes of the entire people. His relatives tried to save him from death. But if Yeshua would have been the one that found Achan, they certainly would have challenged him. They would have claimed that he accused Achan, wrongfully so, for his own personal reasons. The Gemara also says that Achan's identity wasn't revealed in order to save him from embarrassment. Similarly, when the man fell first in the desert, some Jews went out on Shabbos against Moshe's explicit instructions. Hashem rebuked the people collectively, but didn't reveal to Moshe the identity of the guilty ones. He didn't want to embarrass them publicly. By not revealing Achan's identity until the very last lot, Hashem also gave more time to confess voluntarily, and thereby save himself. However, if the violator failed to confess before being identified by the lot, he would be burned together with all that belonged to him. The forbidden property that he had taken from Yericho had contaminated all the rest of his belongings. They became forbidden like Yericho itself. His sin is described as a disgusting matter because it was a sin of greed. Greed is disgusting for a Jew. For the sons of Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, who exemplified generosity. They didn't spend their time and efforts running after money because they had faith that Hashem would provide for them. They were generous with whatever he gave them because they knew that ultimately they would never suffer a loss for obeying his will. They weren't even tempted by illicit gain, but Achan didn't follow in their footsteps. He violated the ban, and he revealed his lack of faith. It implied that he thought that he might actually profit by disobeying Hashem. That is a disgusting thing for a descendant of such pious ancestors. Continue with this next time.